All right, peace, peace, peace. What up? Just hopefully, most on your house shots, blessing y'all day. Us, by as much as you want to consume. So I'm gonna come back with a quick video. Yeah, man, I just want to get into this, man, because like, look at this, like, through the most on your house shots perspective. Like, shout out to brother Aka War. Gotta read this, like, through the most on your house shots perspective, man, because like, not only this lines up, like, with what we about to get into, because today's the 25th. I was reading Proverbs 25, but this goes into, like, how your house shot comes in the volume of the book, man. And you know yeah, man, and that's just is what it is too, because and also too, we see this a lot of times with too, and shout out to brother Chronicles of Judah, man, because he said this, man, because like to be to be like to be like as far as this, we see this a lot of times in the word too, to be kind of honestly, to be married in the modern time as a man, like, you just had to be like, really like the actual subversion of a simp. You had to be subservient to, like, to the woman, man, because actually, like, this because a lot I say that to say, because that's what, like, shout out to him, because he said that, because there's a lot of men out here that are suffering in silence, man. But that's why, man, like we just talked about, like, in the previous video, it's okay just to, like, one, keep the most on your house shot, first, and focus on your purpose, man, because, like, it's a lot of men that suffer in silence dealing with these women, man. But I'm just looking at this spiritually as well. But also too, when we talk about things spiritually, I mean, things as well, women as per se, it's not always talking about the natural women, man. Because let's grab this too in Proverbs 25, man. I say that to say, man, because like a lot of you got a lot of men that are dealing, like, with this, man. But it says it is better to be in it's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than to be with a brawling woman in a wide house. So yes, let's get this in the good news. It says it's better to live on a roof than to share a house with a nagging wife. So yeah, man. So yeah, let's go to on the natural tip, man. It's going into this. Where's that? I'd rather dwell with a dragon. I mean, where's that at? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's grab that. Where's that at? It's all right. Yeah. It's, on the natural tip, it's going to this. It says there's I'd rather, Ecclesiastes to 25. Oh wow, ironically, that's crazy. That's crazy because it's in 25 as well. What I'm looking for is today's 25th and Proverbs 25. Yeah, it says I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. So yeah, man, on the natural tip, is going to that, man, because that's why a lot of times too, and we seen this too. That's why you get to know somebody, honestly, man. And like, that's like the brother, somebody first one said, like, now if you really think about dating, that's another video for another day, man. But you really have to get to know somebody, man. Like, really know somebody if you're gonna get into that, man. Like, you have to really go through things with them to get to know somebody. That's why we seen that even during the pandemic, man. Like a lot of when people were forced to live with their significant others, like, a lot of turmoil was happening, man, because they actually didn't know who that person was, man, on both sides, man. So that's just, it is what it is too, man. But on the natural tip, it's talking about that. But let's look at the spiritually, because Jeremiah 6:2, I compare it, like, I liken the Israel to a comely woman. It says it's better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in the wide house. So let's go to John 6:15 real quick, man, because, like, this happened to Yahweh Shah, man. Like, and also too, like, us, like, being that nagging wife in the wilderness, murmuring, complaining. So it's not always not talking about the natural woman per se, but let's go to John chapter 6:15, man. Because even though your house shot wasn't on top of a house, or I would say on a housetop, but it's kind of similar to this aspect. Yeah, because let's get John chapter 6 and verse 15. It says, so let's start verse 14. It says, then those men, when they had seen the miracle that Yahushua did, said, this is the truth, and that the prophet that should come into the world. Then When Yahushua therefore perceived that they would come and take him by force and to make him a king, he departed into a mountain himself alone. So see, it's better to live on a on a housetop than with nagging wife, man. Now, if you were to look at that word nagging, because I just did, it's kind of one of the synonyms is to kind of force, like to constantly. Now one is to complain and things of that nature, because I know in this they're trying to make him king. They're pretty much doing the same thing they did during the time of Samuel, man. That's why Yahusha saw that, like he peeped game. He know what they was trying to do. That's why it said in John 2, he listened. He didn't give himself over to man because he knew what was in the hearts of man. Pretty much like the Dark Knight briefly said one time. You either live along you either die here, you either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. That's what that the latter part of John 2 is about, and with John 6, what he's trying to but that's what Yahushua peep, man, because like honestly, and that's the thing a lot of times too, people, that's especially our people as well, where people just in general, they build you up just to tear you down. Like, they build you up, but just to blame you at the end, man. That's why, it says, curse he that trusted in man. That's why I always trust in the Most High Yahushua, and because Yahushua knew he was king, but it was the people trying to make him king. When he listened, he said, "Listen, I see receive not honor from men." It's like, listen, I'm telling you from the king, I'm sent from my Father that I'm the king, but y'all, I'm like, no. And beautifully said, man. Let me think about this too, because I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Because like the brothers of Assembly of Firstborn, he even said, man, whenever a man makes somebody put somebody as king, or make somebody put somebody in authority, he's more than likely he's gonna be wicked. But it's everything, all the people that the Most High Yahushua said, man, were righteous, but and were killed, man. So that's just is what it is. Now on the natural tip, yeah, did we have can you have good people that the people made ruler, or made in leadership position, yeah, but outside the word, yeah, but in the Most High Yahushua, they're still evil just because of unbelief, man. But as well, man, but still, that's still flesh and blood, man. That's why, it says that better trust in the Most High and Yahushua than man. But that's just is what it is too, man. But notice how and also too, this lines up with signs and wonders aren't for believers, man. So because that's the thing too, because they saw the miracle and then they believe. But Yahushua just said, Yahushua always listen, believe on the word, believe what I'm saying. That's just is what it is. It says, when Yahushua perceived that they would come to take him by force and made him a king, he departed and made him again into mountain himself alone. So you see, that's just is what it is right there, man. So it's better to be doing on a housetop than a nagging wife, man, because he was probably nagging him, trying to make him king. And that's why even in Proverbs 25 it says, listen, it's not good to men to seek out their own glory, man, because he said, listen, I received not honor from man in the previous chapter, man. So that's is what it is, man. So that's why he said, listen, my words are spirit, man. Gotta look at this spiritually, man. It's just not it's talking about the natural woman here, man, because yeah, man, that's just you either die here, or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Let's get that in John 2, because that's what he saw what they were trying to do. John chapter 2 verse 24, it says, but Yahushua did not commit himself unto them, because he knew all men, and he needed not verse 25, and needed not that any should testify of man, because he knew that was in man. Exactly, man. Same people that build you up will turn on you, man. Exactly. So, and the word goes into that, man. Yeah, man, because it's yeah, man, and a lot of times this happens with a lot of even cult leaders, or even not even just cult leaders, but leaders, people that did a lot, that did a lot for people, but after they pass away, or after they hit rough times, a lot of their followers, a lot of people that are following them, they don't even take care of them. They don't even look after and see if they're okay and anymore, man. Because we see this in Judges with Gideon. Because remember, the woman came up to Gideon trying to make him a king, but then after Gideon passes away, they didn't even check on him in his household. After everything that Gideon did for us, man, they didn't even look out for him, man. So they didn't show any kindness to him, man. So that's what it is too, and that happens a lot of times too with people that have big cult leaders, or different followings, or people that just did, or leaders that did stuff for people. Like a lot of times too, when they when something bad happened, or if they pass away, or something bad happens to them, or they don't even check to see if their family or loved ones okay. Because it is us, especially us as our people, man. Especially Jake, man. We always have it on to the next spear. Oh, okay, well this person's going on to the next, on to the next. Not even worry about, not even caring about everything that this person just did for you, man. So, yeah, man, this is what it is, man. So, yeah, man. So hopefully this was edifying. So, peace.